Before the sun ever rose on quarterfinal Saturday in the soccer world, the Valley was already in a wonderful position. They were guaranteed not one, but two boys teams qualifying for the state Final Four next week in Georgetown, regardless of the results of the quarterfinals. Plus, they had a chance to get a third team to the semifinals, be the first time in Valley history. One of those matchups that featured an all-Valley quarterfinal took place here in San Antonio Class 6A as Edinburg North, making their first trip to the quarterfinals, took on La Jolla Juarez Lincoln, making their second trip to the quarterfinals. They lost to Dripping Springs in 2010. What made this matchup interesting is that the head coach for Edinburg North, Elias Moran, was on the coaching staff for La Jolla Juarez Lincoln in 2010 when they went to the state quarterfinals, coached by Victor Ramos. So would the student beat the teacher, or would the teacher take the pupil to school? Well, let's head to the pitch here in San Antonio and check out the highlights here on 956 Sports. Juarez Lincoln had the wind for the opening 40 minutes and applied pressure early and often in the first half. 6th minute, Leonardo Perneda with the shot saved by Edinburg North keeper Anthony Perez. 10th minute, Juan Hernandez with the opportunity, but another save. Huskies pelted Perez with 9 first-half shots. 11th minute, first opportunity for North, but Andres Garcia's shot blocked by a defender. Best first-half scoring chance for the Huskies came at the 21st minute, but the header by Manuel Castrojan banged off the crossbar. 39th minute, Garcia's shot saved by keeper Christopher Banda, and the match went to the half scoreless. Only one scoring opportunity in the second half, and it came late. 77th minute, Pruneda's shot on line, but tipped away by Perez. Otherwise, that would have won the match. That was the only shot by either side in the second half. On to extra time and free play, which makes the fans happy, even the one in the hairnet. I'm sure that's a soccer fashion statement. 82nd minute off the Edinburg North corner kick, ball headed just over the net by Carlos Sandoval. That was the only shot on goal for the Cougars in the final 60 minutes of the match. Moments later in the 84th minute, the Huskies, who dominated nearly the entire match, finally cashed in. Geraldo Reyes' shot from a tough angle beat the keeper and gave the Huskies a 1-0 lead after the first round of extra time. By the way, that goal came going into the wind. Not a golden goal, so still time left for the Cougars to respond. But before the second round of extra time, strange thing happened on the Cougars sideline. Emotions and temper boil over. 2 players had to be restrained, and the Cougars lost their composure. Last chance for Edinburg North to equal the match in the 92nd minute, but Carlos Rodriguez Jr.'s shot just over the net, and that was their last stand. Time ran out of the match, and La Jolla Juarez Lincoln on their way to the Final Four for the first time ever as they recorded their 4th shutout in the playoffs. Players celebrated, and Victor Ramos, well, he got an ice bath. Time to hear from the competitors and coaches.
It was great. It was a great pass, and I was there luckily to finish what we had working for.
My keeper has been great. He's a sophomore. He has a great future, and he's been doing great for the whole season, honestly, and it feels great having him on the net because I have confidence on my goalkeeper, I have confidence on my defense, and it feels amazing.
We talked to the kids and said, you know what, it's 20 minutes left. We have the legs. We need to go and be more aggressive and you know, put some pressure on their defensive part and try to score, and we did.
We play a system, very tactical system, try to close any gate, not leaving any space for them, pressuring them all the time. And it took him 90 minutes to score the first goal, and unfortunately we didn't have enough time to come back.
We're very proud. I know that La Jolla, our district, has been waiting for this for a long time, so we're going to go over there and do our best, play our best soccer, and hopefully we don't disappoint.
It feels great. It's the first time we go, and we don't just want to go. We want to go and win the state title.
2 familiar teams will join the Huskies in Georgetown. Progreso obliterated Bandera in a 4A quarterfinal 5-0 to advance to the Final Four for the second straight year, and Brownsville Lopez beat crosstown rival Veterans Memorial 1-0 to book their 5th Final Four appearance and second straight. Remember, Lopez dropped from 6A to 5A in this realignment, which opened the door for Juarez Lincoln to advance to the Final Four. The 3 teams advancing to Georgetown, a first ever for the Valley. Congrats congrats to those heading to Georgetown, where the action will begin on Wednesday. Reporting from San Antonio, Greg Sherman, 956 Sports.